Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, my dear students. Today I will explain the last lesson of geometry, the last lesson in third prep. Our lesson today is angles of tangency. Let's start our lesson today. What's the meaning of angles of tangency? Look at the figure. Angle of tangency, which is composed of union of two rays. One of them is tangent of the circle and the other is chord of the circle from point of tangency. Again, angle of tangency, this angle ABC is union of two rays, one of them tangent of the circle and the other one chord of the circle from point of tangency. Then angle ABC is called angle of tangency. Here, the measure of this angle of tangency ABC equals the half measure the arc AB. Again, measure of angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. The measure of angle of tangency is half the measure of the arc between the two sides. As we can see here, arc AB in between the tangent and the chord. Measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. Drill number 1. In each of the following figures, calculate measure angle ABC. Look at problem number 1. Angle ABC here is angle of tangency. Then the measure of angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. Now, what is the measure of arc AB? Measure of arc AB equals 360 measure of the circle minus the measure of measure arc AB. Therefore, 360 minus 230. Then measure arc AB equals 130 degrees. Now, measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. Half 130 equals 65 degrees. Now look at number 2. Angle ABC here is angle of tangency also. Why? Because this angle included between tangent BC and the chord AB. But AB here is a diameter. Of course, the diameter is the longest chord. Then ABC here is angle of tangency. Now, measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. Arc AB here, half the circle. Then measure arc AB equals 180. Now, measure angle ABC equals half 180 equals 90 degrees. What about number 3? Angle ABC here is angle of tangency also, this angle. Measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. What is the measure of arc AB? Arc AB here subtend by inscribed angle D. Then measure angle D, half measure angle AB. Okay? Now what is the measure of angle D? Angle D here equals measure angle D equals 60 degrees. Why? Because triangle ABD is an equilateral triangle. Then measure angle D equals 60. Now measure arc AB twice 60 equals 120. And measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. Half 120. Now measure angle ABC equals 60 degrees. Theorem 5. The measure of angle of tangency is equal to the measure of the inscribed angle subtended by the same arc. Now, the given here, angle ABC is angle of tangency, and angle D is an inscribed angle subtended by arc AB. Again, angle ABC here is angle of tangency, and angle D inscribed angle subtended by the arc AB. Now, the measure of angle ABC equals measure angle D. That means measure of angle of tangency equal measure of inscribed angle subtended by the same arc AB. How to prove that? Angle ABC is an angle of tangency. Measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. We studied before. Measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. And also measure angle D equals half measure arc AB. Why? Because angle D is an inscribed angle subtend arc AB. That means measure angle ABC equals measure angle D. This is theorem number 5. Corollary. The measure of angle of tangency is half measure the central angle subtended by the same arc. Look at the figure. Measure of angle of tangency ABC, ABC, angle of tangency, the measure of angle ABC equals half the central angle subtended by the same arc AB. How? Of course, measure angle ABC equals measure angle D, inscribed angle D subtended by the same arc. Okay? This is what we studied in the previous part. But measure angle D equals half measure central angle AMB subtended by the same arc. Therefore, measure angle ABC equals half the central angle AMB subtended by arc AB. Let's see the steps of the proof. BC here is tangent of the circle M, and AB is a chord of tangency. AB is called chord of tangency. Okay? Measure angle ABC equals measure angle D. And also measure angle D half the measure of central angle AMB. Therefore, measure angle ABC equals half the central angle MAMB subtended by the same arc AB. Now, let's summarize what we have studied in this lesson. Angle ABC is called angle of tangency. Why? Because this angle included between tangent BC and the chord AB. And chord AB is called chord of tangency. Chord of tangency. Now, the measure of angle ABC equals measure of angle D, the inscribed angle subtended by arc AB. And also equals measure angle ABC equals half the central angle subtended by the same arc AB. And also measure angle ABC equals half measure arc AB. Again, measure angle ABC equals measure angle D, inscribed angle subtended by arc AB, equals half measure the central angle AMB subtended by the same arc AB, and equals half measure arc AB. Drill number 2. With the assistance of given figures, complete. Here I have 3 problems. In figure 1, I want to find measure angle ADC. This angle ADC. Angle ADC here is inscribed angle subtended by arc AC. Then measure angle D equals half measure arc AC, and also measure angle D equals the angle of tangency CAE. This angle CAE is angle of tangency equals to measure angle D. Now, what is the measure of angle CAE? As we can see here, measure angle CAB equals 100 degrees. Therefore, measure angle CAE equals 180 minus 100. Then measure angle CAE equals 80 degrees, and also measure angle ADC equals 80 degrees. Now number 2, I want to find measure angle BAC. What is BAC? BAC. This angle. Look at the given here. Here I have 2 tangents of the circle M intersect at point A outside the circle. Do you remember the well-known problem number 2? How to find the angle included between the 2 tangents intersect at one point outside the circle? Yes. Measure of angle A equals half the difference between measure arc BC minus measure arc CDB. Again, measure angle A equals half the difference of measure arc BC minus measure arc CDB. What is the measure of arc CB? Here I have angle CDB, inscribe the measure arc CB. Then measure arc CB equals twice 125. Then measure arc CB equals 250. Now measure arc CDB, the smaller arc, this smaller arc equals 360 minus 250. Now the measure of this arc equals 110. So measure angle A equals half 250 minus 110. The answer will be 70 degrees. The last problem number 3. I want to find measure angle BAD. This angle. Okay. Angle BAD, as we can see here, is angle of tangency. Then measure of angle BAD equals half measure arc AB. What is the measure arc AB? Now I have measure arc BC equals 120, and I can find measure arc AC twice 70. Then measure arc AC equals 140. Measure arc BC equals 120. Then measure arc AB equals 100. Therefore, measure angle BAD equals half 100 equals 50. Exercise number 1. Use the given data to on each shape to calculate the used symbol in measure with the steps. Now I have 3 problems, A, B, and C. Look at number A. I want to find the value of X and the value of Y. X here, the measure of angle B, and Y, the measure of arc AC. How to find each of them? Look at angle CAE. CAE here is angle of tangency. Why? Because straight line AD is a tangent of the circle, and CA is chord of this circle. Now, measure angle CAE equals measure angle B. Angle B, inscribed angle subtended by the same arc. Okay, arc AC. Now, measure angle CAE equals measure angle B equals X. What is the measure of angle CAE? CAE here equals 180 minus 130. Then measure angle CAE equals 50. And also this angle, measure angle CAE equals half measure arc AC. Now measure arc AC equals twice 50 equals 100. Look at the steps. Encircle. Since AD is a tangent and CAB equals 130 degrees, therefore angle CAE equals 50 degrees. And this angle is angle of tangency. Now, measure angle ABC equals measure angle CAE equals 50. That means X equals 50 degrees. Measure arc AC means Y equals twice measure angle of tangency. Twice 50 equals 100. Now, look at problem number B. I want to prove that the value of X and the value of Y. What is the given here? Here I have two angles of tangency. The first one, angle DBE equals 70 and the angle DCF equals 60 degrees. And I want to find the value of X and the value of Y. Now, angle of tangency FCD equals measure of angle B. Why? Because B is inscribed angle subtended by arc CD. Now measure angle DBC. This angle equals 60. By the same way, measure angle DCB, inscribed angle, equal measure angle DBC, angle of tangency. Okay, then measure angle C here equals 70. Now in triangle BCD, I have measure angle C equals 70 and the measure angle B equals 60. Therefore, measure angle D means Y equals 180 minus 60 plus 70 equals 50. Now I have the value of Y. Y equals 50. What about X? Now, measure angle ACB equals 50. Why? Because measure angle, this angle 60 and angle C equals 70. Therefore, the third angle equals 50. And also measure angle ABC. 70 plus 60. Therefore, measure angle ABC equals 50. Now, in triangle ABC, measure angle B 50 and the measure angle C 50. Therefore, X or measure angle A equals 80 degrees. Look at our steps. Now, measure angle A means X equals 80 degrees. The third one, number C. Look at the problem. I want to find the value of X. X is the measure of angle CEB. Okay, angle CEB. And I want to find the measure of arc EB. Why? Y is measure arc EB. The given here, two tangents intersect at one point and the measure angle A equals 50. CD straight line parallel to EB chord. AB parallel to AD. Okay? Now I want to find the value of X and Y. Stop the video, solve this problem, then check your answer. Now our steps. Since AC straight line and AB straight line are two tangents of the circle, therefore AB equals AC. That means triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Now measure angle ABC equals measure angle ACB, and each of them equals 65 degrees. Angle ABC is an angle of tangency. Therefore, measure angle BEC, X equals 65. Now, I find the value of X. AC parallel to EB and BC is a transversal. Therefore, measure angle ACB equal measure angle CBE, alternate angles, equals 65 degrees. Therefore, measure angle BCE equals 50 degrees. Now, measure arc EB means Y equals twice 50. Therefore, measure arc EB equals 100 degrees. Converse of theorem 5. If a ray is drawn from one endpoint of chord of a circle so that the angle between this ray and the chord is equal to the measure of inscribed angle subtended by the chord AB, then this ray AD is tangent of the circle M. Again, if we draw AD ray from one endpoint of chord AB in the circle M and the measure angle DAB, this angle, equal measure angle C, therefore AD is a tangent to circle M. That means I'll use converse of theorem 5 to prove that this ray or this straight line is tangent of circumcircle of triangle ABC, the circle which passes through the three vertices of the triangle ABC. Drill number 3. In each of the following shapes, show that straight line AD is tangent of the circle which passing through the vertices of triangle ABC. Again, in each figure, I want to prove that AD straight line is tangent of circle passing through the three vertices of triangle ABC. Now, imagine that I have circle passing through the three vertices of triangle ABC. Now, how to prove that AD straight line is tangent of this circle? To prove that AD straight line is tangent, therefore I need to prove that measure angle DAC equals measure angle B. So if I can find measure angle DAC equals 65, therefore AD straight line is tangent. How? In triangle ABC, I have two sides are equal, then I have two base angles I are equal also. The measure angle BAC equals 65. To find measure angle DAC, I will subtract 130 minus 65. Therefore, measure angle DAC equals 65, and also measure angle B equals 65. Therefore, straight line AD is tangent of the circle. Now, figure 2, imagine that we have circle passing through the three vertices A, B, and C. Now, I want to prove that straight line AD is tangent of this circle. If I can find the measure of angle DAB equals measure angle C, that means this straight line is tangent. How to find the value of 5x? As we can see here, in triangle ABC, 5x plus 3x plus 60 equals 180. Therefore, 8x equals 120. Therefore, x equals 15. Now, measure angle C equals 5 times 15 equals 75. Now, measure angle DAB equals measure angle C. That means this straight line is tangent of the circle which passes through the three vertices of triangle ABC. Now, in number 3, imagine that we have circle passing through the three vertices of the triangle ABC. Now, I have triangle ABC is right angle triangle at A. And measure side AC half the hypotenuse. Yes, then measure angle B equals 30 degrees and the measure angle C equals 60 degrees. Now measure angle DAB equals 60 and also measure angle C equals 60 degrees. That means AD is tangent of the circle which passes through the three vertices A, B, C. Exercise number 2. ABC is a parallelogram in which AC equals BC. Prove that straight line CD is tangent of circle circumscribed about the triangle ABC. That means I want to prove that straight line CD, this straight line, okay, is tangent of the circle which passes through the three vertices A, B, and C. Okay, how to prove? If I can find the measure of this angle, angle ACB equal measure angle B, therefore CD is a tangent of the circle which is passing through the three vertices of triangle ABC. How to find measure angle ACD equals to measure angle B. Firstly, look at the triangle ACB. This triangle is isosceles triangle. That means measure angle B equals measure angle BAC. Okay? And ABCD is parallelogram. Therefore, AB parallel to DC. And AC is a transversal. Therefore, measure angle BAC equals measure angle ACD, alternate angles. So, measure angle B equals measure angle A, and the measure angle A equals measure angle ACD. Therefore, measure angle ACD equals measure angle B. Therefore, straight line CD tangent of the circle which passing through A, B, and C. look at our steps. In the parallelogram ABCD, therefore measure angle ACD equal measure angle BAC, alternate angles. This is number 1. In triangle ABC, since AC equals BC, therefore measure angle B equals measure angle BAC. This is number 2. From 1 and 2, therefore measure angle B equals measure angle ACD. Therefore CD straight line is tangent of the circle which passes through the vertices of triangle ABC. Now our lessons of this year have finished. Thank you for watching. See you later inshallah in secondary stage. With my best wishes, Mrs. Manal Salahuddin was with you. Thank you and goodbye.